Thinking that I am particularly concerned about Case getting beat up by the natives of Christchurch, but here I am. I was absolutely fine with it because, to be honest, no one stands up really to Case. And you said something. What did you say again?
I said, stand up.
Yeah, and they didn't want to.
No.
So instead they beat you to the ground. There are actually three local people over here that all want to beat you up at this point. Someone was actually making a satellite phone call over here to Antarctica in preparation. Massive bear that no one saw. Didn't realize this until we saw the picture. And Christchurch has one philosopher.
No. It has one philosopher and his wife.
Yeah. He was happy that there was finally some distraction for him to focus elsewhere instead of on her.
Room to think.
Case, you survived, but not without injuries. Was that correct?
Oh, well, to be honest, we say Antarctica, but I had to. I actually don't know how the story goes except from Thomas's stories, because I was placed in a hospital after that happened. So Thomas came to see me the morning that he was going to set off to Antarctica, and I was there in a hospital bed. But it wasn't really a touchy moment because he brought me a very special parting gift as he went. So we took a photo together. Here's that photo. Click! It's Zen beds, by the way. Yes.
They can't afford proper beds in Christchurch.
No,
funny thing is, they also can't afford private spaces. There were a lot of patients over here. One with a sprained ankle, attempting self-medication. One with a ballet fetish. And there was a Lothario trying to hit on and flirt with all the people in the hospital, which is weird. And there's a pregnant nurse. He was happy about it, I think. Also,
I think so, yeah.
What's going on over there?
Oh, this is very sad. We have a dancer over here who broke his wrist. And then over here, we have a couple. This couple had just gotten a baby, as you can see right here. The husband is holding the baby, whereas the wife is currently calculating how much it will cost to take care of the baby. It's really... By the way, Thomas, can I just draw your attention? We have something wonderful. Like, our photographer uses special technology. And you can sometimes see movement, or the illusion of movement, in the photograph. And if you just look very closely, right, you can see...
I just want to point out, by the way, that just so that we don't make anyone feel bad, they were having a baby, and they, he was holding it. So was this guy, but the wrong way. Well, we took that out of the picture. We can sue him later.
All right. Anyway, Thomas, the next.
I went to Antarctica.
Yeah.
And when I arrived in Antarctica, okay, first thing that you should expect is that it's very cold. I went there because it was summer, but it was still really, really cold. So the only way that I could really survive in Antarctica is to have a lot of people. Together. We went with a group, Case. Oh,
yeah, you went with a group, yeah.
I'm sorry. We went with a group, and we traveled across the place to Antarctica, where we saw penguins, which is weird, right?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
All right. Well, they were there, and we took a picture together with the penguins. It's awesome. Let me show you. Click! There was a penguin over here. He was a bit smaller than the other penguins. But he was so happy. And this is kind of, sometimes you have these suicidal penguins that just run off to the horizon and kill themselves? This guy, we took this picture 10 seconds before he ran off and forever got lost from the rest of the earth. There was one kind of, it was a bit of a dick, it was a hunter in our group. And he was shooting penguins. There's a baby penguin right over here. A little penguin walk. Well, he got shot in the face. I was masquerading as one of the penguins, getting ready to strike and disarm the hunter. And here's a photographer which I hired specifically so that you would not forget it.
Yeah. The only weird thing for me is that the picture is taken from this angle. Yep. The photographer is over there.
Antarctica has weird lighting. By the way, there's a specific kind of diva penguin over here. It's just not a normal penguin, but kind of like, ooh, look at me, I'm a penguin, black and white, flop, flop, flop. Very weird. And a happy penguin.
Show penguins. Yeah.
Show penguins.
They're very often. But especially what I like was this duo of kind of like a mother and her very dumb penguin son. Right? Because the mother is clearly pointing to the food that needs to be taken, and happily the young penguin slides in the wrong direction. This is a shy penguin. It's hiding behind the happy penguin. You don't know this from the picture, but it kind of followed the happy penguin around. The happy penguin just was like this the entire time. And then it wasn't until much later that Thomas told me he realized there was a shy penguin behind the happy penguin.
Thank God we brought a photographer from the other angle. Of course, it's not all happy in Antarctica. You know that the ice caps are melting, and it's a problem. There's summer in Antarctica. It's not supposed to be summer in Antarctica, but it's a problem. I had to take a picture of all the ecological despair and the sadness. It really makes me very sad just thinking about it. I took a picture of the disaster that is Antarctica right now. Click! This guy, he just got shot in the face, by the way. I told you it's not just global warming that's causing problems, it's us.
Okay, Thomas, can I just stop you for a moment? Now, you've told me this story many times before, and I know it's sad, but you can't just take a troop of artful